The ancient language of Sanskrit is not just a medium for spiritual texts. It is considered one of the world's most scientifically perfect languages. Its intricate grammar and structure have fascinated linguists and even computer scientists for centuries. But who were the geniuses who codified this divine language and unlocked its secrets? From Panini, the father of linguistics, to the brilliant commentator Saina, Bharat produced scholars whose contributions shaped the soul of the nation and deepened global understanding of language itself. Our journey begins around the 5th century BCE with a man named Panini. He is arguably one of the greatest intellects in human history. Panini didn't just study Sanskrit, he mapped its mechanics in a masterpiece called the Ashtadhyayi. This text laid down 4,000 rules so precise and logical that modern computer scientists have compared it to a computer algorithm. Panini introduced met rules, transformations, and even recursive functions long before modern linguistics existed. His work preserved the structure and purity of Sanskrit for millennia and stands as one of the greatest contributions ever made to the science of language. Centuries later, during the golden age of the Vijayanagara Empire, lived the great scholar Saina. He was more than just a court minister to King Bukka Raya I. He was a prolific commentator whose life's mission was to decode the vast knowledge hidden in the Vedas. Saina's monumental achievement was writing comprehensive commentaries on nearly all 4 Vedas. His explanations connected abstract hymns to practical rituals and deeper philosophies. Without Saina, much of the subtle meaning of the Vedic texts might have been lost forever. Another brilliant mind from the same era was Madhva, often described as Saina's brother or intellectual companion. While Saina focused on Vedic interpretation, Madhva's contributions stretched across philosophy, law, and scholarship. He clarified key concepts in the Mimamsa school of philosophy and authored legal texts that helped standardize Hindu law. Together, these 14th century scholars played a crucial role in reviving Vedic learning and strengthening the cultural identity of South Bharat during a challenging period in history. These scholars were not isolated geniuses. They were products of Bharat's timeless Guru-Shishya Parampara, a tradition where knowledge was passed down through devotion, discipline, and rigorous study. They valued precision, debate, and deep interpretation. Their work shows how knowledge was systematized, preserved, and refined in ancient and medieval Bharat, creating an unbroken intellectual tradition. The legacy of these scholars is immense. Panini gave the world the science of language, while Saina and Madhva preserved the spiritual and philosophical roots of Hindu thought. They proved that true learning requires both logical structure and spiritual insight. Their efforts remind us that Bharat's contribution to the world extends far beyond mathematics, astronomy, or medicine. It includes the very structure of human expression and understanding. The next time you hear a Sanskrit mantra, remember the dedication of these scholars who ensured its eternal resonance. If the brilliance of these ancient minds inspires you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Pride of Bharat for more untold stories of our incredible heritage.